Death. What is death? We don't know what is death. In these times, a lot of people are thinking about the meaning of life because you're afraid of dying. If you're afraid of dying, what is it that you're really afraid of? Are you afraid that you didn't do what you needed to do? Are you afraid that you're not going to see some people anymore? Are you afraid that you haven't lived the life that you want and deserve yet? Are you afraid of what's after that? If you have any of these questions during these times, the best thing is to question even more. And to question, what could you do right now if you knew that you were going to die in a week or in 2 days or in 3 days? I faced these questions in 2004 when they told me I had terminal cancer. And they told me the chances of survival would be about a year, maximum 5 years. And it's been many years after that. And I lived that time thinking, am I happy with my life? Am I doing the things that I like to do? And luckily for me, I was doing everything that I had worked for. I was a software engineer. I was happy with my job. I loved my job. I loved the work that I did as a software engineer. I was happy with my singing. I was performing. And I was happy with the relationships around me, my friends. I had a nice circle. And I had a beautiful home that I had purchased, that I achieved. I had done everything, and all my talents were working. And for me, I said to myself, well, I'm really happy. I'm really happy that if I die tomorrow, I'll be happy because I achieved everything. But I'm not as lucky as other people. Other people are not as lucky as me in that respect, right? Like, they regret that they didn't do so many things, that, I could have studied this new language and experienced what it is to speak to other people. I regret that I didn't talk to this person, that I didn't say hello or goodbye or I love you to this person. I regret that I didn't work harder to have a better life until that time. I thought it wouldn't change me because I was satisfied. But what I realized is that I really wasn't satisfied. And I realized that what I wanted to do was all the time the things that made me smile, things that made me feel on purpose, most of the time. And I decided to help people, cancer survivors, to overcome the situation with their emotional situation, everything that you live during that time. Who's there for you, who's not there for you. The emotional pain is really difficult. A lot of people might be experiencing that right now. Who's there for them now that they're sick or not sick, now that they've lost someone or not. And I decided to do more of what made me smile the most, which was singing. So I sang and I became addicted to choirs and the joy of harmony. And I sang and I became part and soloist and toured with 10 different gospel choirs, the top 10 gospel choirs in Boston. My life was full. I decided to dance more. I was going dancing with my team 3 times a week. I joined kite surfing. I became a triathlete. Put my health in the top of my fitness. In my late 30s. At 40, I learned how to bike, if you can believe it. You can do anything you want if you really question your life in a moment of difficulty. You can do anything you want. If in the moments like this, when you lose someone, when you're sick, when you're questioning the fear of getting an infection and dying, put in a hospital, isolated, not being allowed to leave as soon as you get diagnosed, and not seeing your loved ones anymore until you're dead, that fear should fuel you. Fear of not going through that should fuel you to question what you're going to do now. Are you going to Are you going to stay the same? Are you going to change anything in your life? This is a moment of reflection and a moment of life decision. It's really a matter of life and death. What are you going to do with the rest of your life that you have? What are you going to do with that? So I wanted to share this morning because I woke up thinking, I need to share thoughts about death and to tell you not to be afraid. Don't be afraid. You don't have to be afraid. Just take action. Read a book, learn something, question what you like, what makes you smile. If watching TV makes you smile all the time, well, maybe, I don't know. But hey, just watch more TV or something. I'm not saying to do that. That's probably the worst thing you can do. But, just pick whatever makes you feel happy. I love the water, the beach, and I'm lucky to have invested in property that is by the water, and I can just come here whenever I want, and it's warm. In the Northeast, it's very cold, so we're lucky to have warm days where we can go actually out and not suffer from the wind and the cold. I'm still in sweater and a hoodie in the beach, but I like to touch the sand with my bare foot, and that makes me smile. And I like to play with the shells and collect them while I think and reflect. So do something. It doesn't matter. Take action. Move. Do something a day. Take a multivitamin. Research how to be healthier. Research how to be stronger. Research how to enjoy life the way you want to enjoy. How to live in a place that you would want to live. How to have relationships that you are going to be happy and make you smile. And how to do your life do some work or serve others in a work that maximizes your skills, your talent, and that makes the most out of your innate skills. And whatever you don't have, then master them. Get a new skill and teach it. So I just wanted to tell you that don't be afraid of death. Don't be afraid of life ahead. Don't be afraid. Don't succumb to fear. Fear is nothing. Life is everything. So just go on this day and know that use this fear, use this moment of uncertainty, of something that's going all around the world and it's affecting your life, the difficult times that many people are living in confinement, with loved ones that are sick, with friends that died, family members that died, or maybe you're sick yourself. What are you going to do today to make a difference for yourself and work and putting effort in living the life that you want and deserve?